Now, one of President Trump's closest advisors, Roger Stone, arrived in court surrounded by an entourage. And with the start of his long-awaited trial following an FBI raid on his Fort Lauderdale home came more drama. Jury selection began today in Stone's trial. He faces 7 felony counts, including lying to Congress and witness tampering, among other charges.
Those charges are related to Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 election. CBS 4's Natalie Brand is live in Washington with more on what happened in court. Natalie.
Well, good evening, Elliot and Ruta Bay. Roger Stone is known for controversy and flair, and his trial here already off to a dramatic start, with Stone actually leaving early today. Our producer inside the courtroom noted he looked visibly ill, at one point patting down his forehead with a handkerchief.
How are you feeling today, sir?
Roger Stone made an early exit from the first day of his criminal trial. He left a D.C. federal court saying he was suffering from food poisoning. The former campaign advisor and friend to President Trump was indicted in January on charges of obstructing justice and lying to Congress, stemming from the nearly 2-year investigation by special counsel Robert Mueller. Mueller did not find sufficient evidence to charge any of President Trump's associates with criminally conspiring with WikiLeaks or the Russians during the 2016 campaign, but prosecutors allege Stone lied to lawmakers about his dealing with WikiLeaks and engaged in witness tampering.
There is no circumstance whatsoever under which I will bear false witness against the president, nor will I make up lies to ease the pressure on myself.
Earlier this year, Judge Amy Berman Jackson, who is overseeing Stone's case, slapped Stone with a gag order after an Instagram post showed her photo next to what appeared to be crosshairs of a gun and a caption suggesting she is politically biased. Over the next few weeks, jurors are expected to hear testimony from former associates of President Trump, including Rick Gates and possibly Steve Bannon. This trial will put the Mueller report back in the headlines as the House impeachment inquiry continues to consume Congress. Stone has pleaded not guilty. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. Now, juror selection continued through the afternoon today, even after Stone left court. Among those watching today's court proceedings included conservative commentators such as Milo Yiannopoulos. Opening statements are expected tomorrow after jury selection wraps. Interesting to note, Ruta Bay, that Stone's Florida supporters have been raising money for his legal defense fund ahead of this trial in D.C. officially beginning.
Natalie Brand, thank you very much for that report from Washington, D.C.